Hey guys, just a quick one for you today. I was currently working on a song and it's got some 808 bass in the verses, and it got me thinking about sharing this technique with you guys because it works so well. Now, one of the common problems with 808 bass is it sounds great on larger speakers where the bass translates really well, but when you're listening on smaller speakers or like your phone or your headphones that don't really produce bass that well, then you might find that the 808 gets a little bit lost. So what we're going to try and do is add some harmonics and saturation to the lower mids of our 808 bass to help it come through a little bit better in the mix so that you can hear it across a wider range of devices. And it just sounds great anyway. Let me quickly show you what we're working on here. So you get the idea. It's a bit of a swampy country kind of track, but it's got some nice 808 bass in the verse here. So let's just solo our drums and our 808 bass. So it already sounds pretty cool, and it does have a little bit of mid-range grittiness to it, but we're going to enhance that a little bit further so it cuts through even better. So all we're going to do is load up Saturn from FabFilter, and we're going to make 3 bands. So one here and one here, and we're going to play with these in a minute. Basically, click on your first band and take the drive to 0. Same for the third band. And this middle band, let's change it to saturation, heavy saturation. Now you can play around with this. You can use the tape, you can use tubes, whatever. There's a bunch of different types of saturation in here, transformers. I really like the heavy saturation for this. And it does sound pretty intense, but it works really well. Now, the reason we don't drive this lower band is we don't want that low end to get distorted. We want that smooth low end bass sound still, but we just want to help the mid-range come through a bit more, and that's why we saturate just that mid-range band. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to find the area here that we're going to saturate. All right, listen to this when it's bypassed. Pretty awesome, hey? It just helps the mid-range shine a little bit more. Now you can just play around with that drive level to find the sweet spot. You heard you could really drive it. Let's have a listen to what it sounds like when you push it really hard in the mix. Around 50% is like the sweet spot on this at the moment. If you're working on something a bit heavier, like some sort of trap music, you could probably push this really hard. And you can do this same kind of technique on a bass guitar. If you need to like enhance that upper mid-range or the lower mids, add some distortion to it and put it in the mix, you'll find that the distortion actually doesn't come through as much as you think it will. And it can make your bass pop out of the mix a little bit better. So that's just my quick tip for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit like, subscribe to the channel. Stick around for the next video. If you want to watch a full mix from start to finish, I'll be doing an indie rock song, and there's multi-tracks available that you can purchase and mix along with me as well. Thanks guys, see you in the next one.